In Indonesia, there is a mystical world. Unchanged for millions of years, it hides many secrets. A dry, barren land, few survive here. For centuries, ancient legends have told of monsters roaming the hills. We now know these stories to be true. Komodo Dragon is a modern-day dinosaur at the peak of its powers. On the handful of islands it inhabits, space is at a premium, forcing the animals to live side by side. And they seem to have an amazing tolerance for one another. But it is unwise to underestimate the danger on your doorstep. Despite its wounds, the attack appears to have failed. But the dragon knows something the deer doesn't. He's dying. Recently been discovered that Komodo dragons have incredibly potent venom. But unlike other reptiles, their methods of administering it are more brutal. The poison seeps into large wounds inflicted during the attack, before it eventually dies. More and more dragons are drawn in from across the island. Sensing the inevitable. This hunting technique has been perfected over millions of years and has been key to the animal's success. Komodo dragons have voracious appetites, and they tear into their meal. The 3-meter-long monsters can devour almost their entire body weight in one sitting. The only predators on the Komodo archipelago, they have a vital role to play. enormously efficient at pruning out the weak. They have the ability to control the populations of other animals and maintain a balance within this ancient ecosystem. The volcanic islands of Komodo lie on Indonesia's border with the Indian Ocean. Along with ancient fragments of the Asian and Australasian plates, they make up one of the most biologically important regions in the world. Known as Wallacea, the islands are home to an unbelievable diversity of life. And their very own collection of dragons. The Western world did not learn of the importance of these unique isles until the middle of the 19th century, when it was documented by the English explorer and naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace, after whom the region is named. During his travels, Wallace was struck by the strange mix of creatures inhabiting the islands. They teemed with species unknown to science and unseen anywhere else. To the east lay the lands of Australasia and their bizarre creatures. Kangaroos, cassowaries, and birds of paradise. Whilst to the west, the animals had evolved to roam the vast forests and plains of Asia. Unable to reach the Eden in between, those living there were left to thrive. Many of the islands are young and were created less than 2 million years ago. Formed by a chain of volcanoes, they emerged from beneath the ocean. The newly formed volcanic islands had rich, fertile soil. All they needed was life, which the sea provided. Plants were the first to arrive, as strong ocean currents carried fruits and seeds. Incredibly water resistant, many were able to survive years at sea.